What's up guys? Today we're here checking out ST29 Yellow Luffy. 5k power, 6 life, absolutely insane. When attacking, if you have 2 or less life, draw a card and then trash one. We're gonna run the deck list down real quick, and then we'll jump into some games. 4 of the Usopp, just a 2k counter, but the trigger's really strong. 4 Lilith, searches out your trigger cards. 2 Sindri, chump blocker, and then the valuable Thriller Bark trigger. 4 Kikanojo, staple yellow card at this point. 4 Hogback, really strong. I love this card. It's maybe my favorite Thriller Bark card at this point. Next is Perona, very strong, helps you stall out, keeps your opponent from swinging a time or two per turn, depending. Nico Robin, 2k counter, blocker. If your leader is Monkey D. Luffy, you can play it off the trigger, really strong. Opted to play 6 cost Burn Robin. Starved with this deck is really good. You just gain so much resource in comparison to your opponent off of having 6 life and not really swinging into them. You have Kuma, again, another staple. Just heal. If it dies, heal again. Jinbei, he's really just the token 2k counter body that plays itself off of trigger. He's fine. It's cool that he's a 6k bot or a 6 cost body. It dodges a little bit of those removal effects. It's okay. 8 cost Kid, I would maybe bump this up to 3. I like this card a lot in the list. Just burn your opponent. It helps extend the burn off of Nico Robin, just keeping your opponent from getting those resources. 8 cost Gecko Moria, really strong card. Either play a body or add it to your life out of your trash. A little bit of healing that also recurs resources. Strong card. 9 cost Bonnie, Rush, Reject. Love it. Ends games. Then honestly, this is the best card in the deck in my opinion. Unblockable event for Luffy leaders, and then I guess it's also a 3k counter, but who uses it for that? That's the list though, guys. We're gonna go and jump into some games. Looks like we're gonna start the video off with the Purple Kaido game. I've been seeing this a lot in ranked play. People have been pretty excited for the new EP04 support. The Queen, pretty good card, lets you discard an Animal Kingdom, draw 2, helps with the consistency. We're just gonna wait on our opponent here to decide what they want to do. Usually you want to slam down Onigashima. If they're not doing that, it seems like they probably don't have one. They do have the option to ramp off of the 1 cost Queen. Here I'm just admiring the new starter deck Luffy leader. Being 6 life is very strong. Really enjoy it. Nope, they do decide to play another Queen out, discard a Kaido, and then ramp. We decide to counter here just to put a Thriller Bark character into the trash. We swing 5. They generally tend to take the first swing with Kaido. You kind of want extra cards in hand if you can. This is another one of the new EB04 cards, King. You can active main, draw 1 rested Dawn and 1 active Dawn. Very strong. We slam down the 6 cost Nico Robin, ripping 1 of their life, and then we're just starting to apply pressure here. They are at 10 Dawn, turn 4. Kaido could never consistently do that back before the EB04 support. It's cool to see such an old leader get some real good love, We did decide to take the life here, and we're going to trigger, playing out the Perona to stun the king. They're going to play a 10 cost Kaido, which I think is a little bit of a waste here. Joking around, we freeze the king again. We did get a life off of the Perona, or off of the Kikanojo, which is cool. I feel really confident in this matchup, specifically because them wiping the board usually just benefits us so much. We're going to take this 7k swing. We're not going to use the trigger. We will trigger the Shinbei out though. Just the token 2k body, you know? The 2k counter body that plays itself out of life. Strict upgrade from Satori. Oh, they're crazy. They have seen every single EB card that I mentioned earlier. We got him down to 1 life. We're gonna jam an 11 swing with Bonnie. Oh, that's actually, that I always forget about it, but that's the 4th EB card. It's 1 cost minus 1 Dawn plus 4k, or the main effect gives a Kaido plus 3k power and then rests a character. It's really strong. Right there we just grabbed another 2k. Not really that big of a deal. I'm not feeling a lot of pressure here. I'm positive on my end that we can survive. Even when they swing big a couple times and then they decide to use their leader effect here, we have more than enough counter to get out of a 12k. Gonna decide to mulligan that one, chat. We're really looking for Nico Robin and Kikanojo. Thankfully, we did draw into the Kikanojo. That's gonna be a solid 4 Dawn play. Thinking out right here whether or not we want to take this first swing. We are gonna take it, but we don't have anything to trigger off of the Robin. Funny, we drew into another Kikanojo, we just decide to play it, and then we don't give our opponent any swings. We're gonna take this 9k swing, no trigger, play the Nico Robin, we trash off a Gum Gum Giant, love to see that. Oh my goodness, already at 10 Dawn. Turn 4, you know, they get to drop down that Roger, boost themselves to 8k. We don't really care that much. We're going to decide to swing with the Kikanojo, just in case they decide they want to kill one of our characters. It's going to heal us if they do. We pass the turn. We're not really sweating it. We have a lot of heal. We have a lot of heal potential in the deck. We just need to see it. Opponent's just deciding what they want to do here. They grab the blocker Nami off the top with leader effect. Oh, back-to-back promo Rogers, pretty good, boosting the leader back up to 8k again. We are going to take this one. We trigger the Nico Robin. 10 Dawn turn for us. We're going to have to think here for a second. There's a handful of different plays that we can make. Nothing really does what we want it to do. We don't have any big bodies to play to establish a wider board or do anything significant here. We might just decide to put Dawn on leader and characters and then swing. Yep, it looks like we're gonna start attaching Dawn to pressure cards out of the opponent's hand, and we're just gonna sit on that Gecko Moria that we grabbed off of the Lilith. Got a Gum Gum Giant out of their hand, always nice. I'm at this point just happy that they didn't go Sanji into Roger. That's the ultimate combo for up Luffy these days. They did decide to swing Roger into the Kikanojo. We happily take that. There's no way I would defend out of a 10k swing into a 6k body. Oh, but, you know, good luck. We do get another Kikanojo. They decide to Red Rock the Kuma. Little unfortunate, but we can live without it. It means they don't get to establish another body. And ironically enough, we see another Kuma. Just doing some small swings here. We do 8 to either push out a Gum Gum Giant with the Kikanojo, and then a 6 just to get another card out of hand. But it did seem like they took the Kikanojo, which I'm not complaining about. In the end, we do just need to get them to 0 life and swing again. We drop the Kuma, heal back up to 4, really just staying healthy. We take the hit into the Kikanojo, go up to 5. We're on turn 7. We have 5 life, chat. Crazy. 5 life, a blocker, a Kuma. We just got the Bonnie off of life. Reject Bonnie, very, very good card. We decide to block there, maintain 4 life. Oh my goodness, we drew into another Bonnie. That's phenomenal. I think we're deciding whether or not we want to do an 8 or a 7-6. We do go with the 7-6. Still just trying to push cards out of hand. They grab the 9-cost Luffy off the top with leader effect. I do like that card a lot. I don't see as many people utilizing it in the deck. Not that they aren't running it, there just seems to be better options. You really want to go 8k power with the Roger promo. They're going to swing 9, we're just going to take it. We trigger Usopp, bumping ourselves up to 7. Here we're going to counter out of a 10k swing. We're just trying to maintain a good amount of life to outnumber the number of swings that they can put in, so we don't have to worry too much about countering out. And if you guys notice, we triggered another Kikanojo out of life. So here, I kind of wish in the list that I would run a little bit of removal. Something like a Zeus would be really strong to pop a 5-cost blocker, but the list is pretty solid the way it is, I believe. We are going to get a Gum Gum Giant out of their hand here to get out of the Bonnie swing. We're going to swing neutral with Kikanojo. This is just trying to push a card out of hand. We swing 8 here. This is 2 cards out of hand or a 1-cost event. Oh, they gave us 2 cards out of hand with the 0 cost. We're going to draw. We draw into the kid. We discard the kid. We don't need it. They're at 0 life. We're gonna play out the Gecko Moria. I'm not worried about playing a card out there. I just wanted to push myself to 3 life again to maintain that good number in comparison to the number of bodies that they had. And it worked. They decided that they couldn't play through it. This was a really fun match, chat. Black Kaido is very complex. I don't have a ton of game knowledge on it, but the matches that I have ran, it seems like a very complex deck. I think here we're just gonna try swinging out, pushing a little pressure in. We might just swing another 5 with the Lilith here. They do want cards in their trash, but we want to eat through their life as quickly as possible. Also, them being a 5 life leader, I don't feel as bad being aggressive and then still holding my Nico Robin. So here we're just going to do a 6, and then we'll play out the Kikanojo for 4. And here, again, it's no loss if they don't take the life, but if they do take the life, we can still drop the Robin down. We're going to trigger here, grab a 2k counter, take this one as well, play out the Hogback, just in case they decide to kill it. I do have a feeling they're going to pop the Bon Clay to play out the Daw's Bones, which they do. They rest the Kikanojo. We are trying to keep the Kikanojo live. Ideally, we want them at 3 before the Kikanojo's dead. They did Hoot Couture the Kikanojo, so we weren't able to swing with it again. Then they follow up the Robin with the 8-cost Crocodile. Really, really good card. Just stuns one of your bodies, and then they can pop it to stun another body. We're going to swing a 5 here with Hogback. Then I feel like with 8 Dawn, we're maybe just going to try dropping the kid here. it's tough. We're really thinking out the options. With him having a blocker, we probably... It's no loss either way. If we play the kid, they go down to 0, we can hit him with the unblockable event next turn. That's funny. We drew into a second Bonnie. So here we're just going to defend a little bit. We're not super worried about it. Our plan is definitely to run out the unblockable event. Yeah, they have 4 cards in hand. They might search another card. They did not search another card. So here we're gonna try going around their blockers. I think a better option would have just been to stick it all on Luffy. But we eat through the cards in their hand, we stick it all on Luffy, we go unblockable, we win. I think Croc is a very, very solid deck. It does a lot, there's a lot of versatility in it. It's just very, very complex, and you need to be able to sequence the cards correctly, and you really need to see the cards that you need on curve. But overall, it's a fun matchup. It's a fun deck. I've played it a little bit. It's quite possibly a little too big brain for me, but those are the games. I will catch you guys later.
Overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the list. The only things I kind of want to change is bumping Kid to 3 and maybe dropping Robin to 3, just for a better split. I would potentially think about cutting Usopp and running Beji instead. The trigger, make it where your opponent's leader character can't attack. But I'm a big fan of the viability of the Usopp trigger. I think being a 6k or 7k leader until the end of your opponent's turn is very strong. So all in all, I think I'm pretty settled on the list outside of the Robin Kid ratio. But guys, that's gonna be the video. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.